Hello po. Ginawa ko lang video yung pinost ko kanina, dinilit ko na lang, about how to work or how to transition from office work to home-based work. Kasi madami po nag-PM sa akin, hindi ko nasasagot. I'm really sorry, pasensya na mga kapatid. Ako'y madaming ginagawa. Hindi ako PM makasagot agad. Saka paulit-ulit, promise, paulit-ulit siya. So, gawin ko na lang video which you can save pagka may time kayong panoodin, diba? So, kung gusto nyong mag full-time work or mag full-time home-based work, I'm going to read it na lang ha. Choosing to work at home full-time was not an easy decision for me as well. Gusto ko lang po malaman ng mga gustong mag-transition from office work to home-based work na hindi magiging madali ang transition. You need to be ready. Yes. It's like starting your own business. Ang product mo ay yung experiences mo at yung skills mo. Pasensya na po sa iPads. Hindi ko alam bakit. Ang puhunan mo ay yung stable yung stable DSL connection mo at reliable laptop or PC. Hindi siya parang laro-laro lang or easy-easy lang. Hindi siya pwedeng mobile lang or tablet lang. Wait, nag-PM yung boss ko. Anyway, hindi siya pwedeng yun nga, mobile lang or tablet lang. Kasi nga, yung mga home-based jobs na ganun, usually hindi proper paying stable jobs yun. Eh, diba, you're trying to transition from full-time to home, from full-time office to full-time home-based. So, ba't yun napipiliin yung work? Yung kailangan lang ng mobile or ng tablet? I assure you, it's not something stable or that can pay you properly. Nasaan ba tayo? So, the decent, proper paying jobs, home-based jobs, also require experiences and skills and proper tools. The only difference talaga is the environment. But it's definitely the same work. So, before ka mag-home-based full-time, ang lagi kong advice, dapat buo na loob mo. Secondly, as in yun na yung decision mo. Secondly, dapat may proper tools ka na. Siyempre, ikaw gagastos. Sa office, of course, it's provided na. But like what I've said, this is like your own business or office. So, ikaw ang boss. So, ikaw din ang mamumuhunan. Ikaw din ang mamimili ng clients na gusto mong maka-work. Saka, ayaw mo nang bumiyahe, diba? Pagod ka na nga. So, kailangan mo talaga mamumuhunan sa DSL at PC or laptop. Both reliable, both stable, mas okay yun. Lastly, you need to have at least, again, it's at least a month's wage or a month's pay na savings to pay your bills if it takes you about a month bago makakuha ng proper stable home-based work job. Magaling ka pagka nakakuha ka na or may definite na work, home-based work ka na before ka mag-resign sa office-based work, which is nagawa ko yun kasi meron ako mga kumare. Kaya lang at the moment or recently napansin ko hindi na siya ganun kadali kasi madami ng home-based work, para siyang nagbo-boom. So, fast, madaming lumalabas ng home-based work pero madami ding nawawala. Hindi siya makakapag-antay sa'yo is what I'm trying to say. So, ang pinaka-save dyan bago ka mag-resign is to have some savings to pay your bills habang wala ka pang kukuhang work. Pag swerte ka, usually pag apply mo pa lang, diba, the next day may interview ka na, you can work na, swerte mo, may savings ka pa, diba? So, ayun na. Lahat ng bagay may risk. You just have to weigh out your pros and cons. Basic experiences ko to ha, ito ang pros and cons na napansin ko or experience ko. Ang first pro is no more biyahe, no traffic, no baha, no typhoon, blah blah blah, no reason for you to miss work unless you're sick. You don't need to hurry up on showering. You can wake up just in time to log in. or at least 2 minutes before to log in. Kahit you can work whatever you look like, kahit may muta ka pa dyan, may laway ka pa sa bibig, carry bells lang, kasi hindi ka naman naka-webcam 24/7, usually sa meetings lang. Actually, ang meetings nga, audio lang eh, hindi naman kailangan ka makita. Unless that's the job you choose, you know, yung naka-webcam ka 24/7, gusto mo yun. Pero, yun na. Kahit may typhoon dyan, pwede ka pa din mag-work. Basta, mayroon kang internet at mayroon kang power, electric. So, hindi ka mababawasan ng sweldo dahil umabsent ka or hindi ka nag-log in. Go lang ng go, diba? Basta may net at may power, go lang ng go. Ang con, again, para sa akin lang to ha. Nababother ako sa eyebags. And then, para sa akin lang to, nabawasan yung social life, syempre. Kasi, dati, usually, after work, inom-inom, right? So, wala na akong ganun. Which is, could be pro din kasi at least okay na yung liver ko. Pangalawa, tipid, diba? Kung kailan mo lang gustong mag-inom-inom or, socially or, not socially. Pag may occasionally lang, yun. Tapos, second pro is you can choose the job you like or that you want. Mapa-non-voice yan, katulad sa akin, or gusto mo, yung may voice, yung usap-usap kayo ng mga clients mo, ganyan, pwede rin. Kung gusto mong, pwede ka pumili ng client. As, like what I said before, pwede ka mamili ng trabaho mo. Kung gusto mong Breton, mas type mo accent nila, go. May mga jobs sa UK or UK yung, Breton yung boss mo. Kung type mo Australian, meron din. Kung type mo ng US, meron din. Mas maraming US, syempre. Pero type mo Indian, ikaw yan, masokista ka siguro. Ewan ko, ba't gustuin mo yung Indian, ang hirap nila intindihin. Yung accent nila. Pwede pa rin naman, meron din. Saying that, it means that you can also choose your own work schedule, your own work shift. Right? Kasi usually, Australian, day shift yan. Breton, or British, panghapon yan, mid shift. US, of course, night shift. Unless, nakausap mo na yung clients mo na gusto mo pang umaga ka, pero US sila, kung okay na sa kanila, why not? Diba? Kung okay na sa kanila, kasi yung client ko US, both US, but I'm both, parehong day shift yung work ko. So, diba? Ang con, since sobrang daming choices, like what I've said, madami ding spam jobs or scam jobs. Pero dito nyo matatry yung research skills nyo. Alam ko may research skills kayo to have an experience na needed for this type of jobs. I know you have research skills. You can use that now. Since madaming scam jobs, you can research. I mean, at least mapapakinabangan mo yung research skills mo. Hindi yung search ka lang dyan ng crush mo sa FB, diba? Kung may boyfriend ba o wala, or may girlfriend ba o wala. Ayun nga, i-search mo lang sa Google kung yung company name, check mo kung may nag-report na scam or may pangit na ugali yung client, ganyan. So, naman, feeling ko lahat tayong marunong mag-search sa Google, diba? Kung hindi ka marunong mag-search, ewan ko sang planeta kagaling yan. Diba? Okay, another pro, pwede ka mag-work ng 2 jobs. Yung iba, 3 pa. Ako, I have 2 full-time jobs. And then, sideline yung online business. Kasi, if you're smart enough, you can choose 2 jobs that have the same schedule like what I did. Tapos, since they're both day shift, I can still sleep at night. And after, actually, ang work ko, usually hanggang 5 or 4. Earliest 3 lang pag wala masyadong workload. So, may time pa rin akong gumala-gala, magpunta ng mall. I still have time for my family. Ang con, usually kasi, diba, pag may office work ka na, yun na yung work mo. Tapos ang office work, syempre leisure time na for your family and your friends. You know, pero it's not usual working Filipinos sa mga offices, isa lang job niyan, yun lang. Kung meron mang isa pang pinagkakakitaan yan, sideline na lang, diba? Tapos another pro, I think hindi, another pro, wala nga, I think pinaka-importanteng pro sa akin, there's no deductions. Hawak mo yung buong perang directly ibabayad sa'yo ng client. Hindi sa pilitan yung pagbayad ng SSS, ng tax, or ng PhilHealth, ano yung pag-ibig. Saka yung, diba yung Medicard, usually yung Medicard for you is free, pero yung Medicard sa dependents mo, it's either hati kayo sa office, hati kayo ng kumpanya, or ikaw mismo, bawas mismo sa sweldo. Ang cons, since yun nga, walang benefits, walang Medicard, walang nagbabayad for you ng SSS, or PhilHealth, or pag-ibig, you have to do it yourself. Pero yun nga, since you have to do it yourself, ang pro naman dyan is that you can pay the lowest bracket. It's your choice. It's all your choice. It's all in your hands. Pwede mong sabihin no work, so bibigyan ka na yung lowest bracket, ito na kailangan bayaran. Yes, yung syempre yung benefits mo yung lowest din. Of course, I mean, why would you expect? Also, speaking of pay, usually dollars ang labanan yan, at saka dapat may PayPal ka na verified. May delay, usually 1 to 3 days, depende sa bank, sa pag-transfer ng funds from PayPal to ATM, to your ATM. Pero, may mga angels tayo na tinatawag na PayPal encashers. They can transfer the funds to you the same day na sinweldohan ka, hindi mo na kailangan mag-wait ng 1 to 3 days. Kaya lang may fee, small fee mga, usually 3 to 5%. Tapos, minsan, angel din ako. You can contact me if you need that. Pag may puhunan, pwede. Another pro, I think this is the last pro. Yung in-between work, syempre, pag di masyadong madami yung workload, syempre, hindi mo ito gagawin ng first day, di ba? Nang kakapasok mo pa sa trabaho, or first months, hindi mo siya gagawin usually. Kasi, gagawin mo to yung pag alam mo na yung routine mo sa work, yun, in between work, pwede ka nang mahiga sa kama. Since ako, nag-work ako sa room, may kapag sumasakit yung likod ko, I can take 2-3, some break, then I can lie down, rest my back. Hindi ka pwede nun sa office, diba? Kailangan mag-wait ka ng break or ng lunch bago ka makahiga sa sleeping quarters. Yung pwede ka mag-FB, unless your client has a software na nag-screenshot ng ginagawa mo. So, you can't watch porn pag may ganun yung client mo. May phone naman. Pwede kang lumapang ng lumapang, walang guard or soup na magbabawal sa inyo, ng messy workstation. You can design your workstation din, whatever you wanna put in there. Kahit punuan mo yan ng Aldab na souvenirs or whatever, okay lang. Ang makikialam sa'yo dyan, problema mo yan. Ako, yung work ko nga, I can work even if I'm at the mall, or if I go out for an hour or 2, I can work as long as I have internet and I have my phone. Pwede yan. Ang con nga lang nun, nakakataba. Talaga, sobra. Kasi nga, kain ka ng kain eh. Tapos, usually, hindi ka masyadong, nakakatamad mag-exercise na lang. Hindi ko sabihin walang time, kasi meron naman. Pero, alam mo yun, basta, pag nandun ka na, pag nag-work ka na, may routine ka na, dun mo malaman, then, kasi nga sa biyahe, diba, lakad ka ng lakad, sakay ng jeep, akyat ng overpass, ganyan, na-exercise ka kahit pa paano, kaya nga pet ka nun eh. Ngayon talaga, grabe ang taba ko na. Basta, pasensya na ha, kung madami kasi akong gawa, so, minsan yung mga PM nyo, hindi ko nasasagot agad-agad, or minsan nakalimutan ko na talaga. At saka, yun nga kasi minsan paulit-ulit yung inquiry, yung tanong. Usually, itong mga topic na nasabi ko, Yan din yung usually tanong ng mga gustong mag-transition from office work to home-based work. I understand naman. Kasi ako nga diba? Pero, like I've said it before, I'll say it again, best decision I've ever made in my life is choosing to be with my kids 24/7 while working. And that's possible for you too. If you're a mom or a dad, that's also possible. Because it worked for me. Why not for you, diba? Saka with a little bit of good luck din, syempre more of hard work, I found stable jobs and really kind bosses na pays decent and actually good for me not to go back to office work. So, sana kayo din, and sana nakatulong to. Kung may mga nakalimutan po ako, pasensya na, pwede nyo naman ako i-PM or i-comment nyo dito sa thread. Sagutin ko agad yan. Ha? As soon as possible. Basta. Love, love. Bye-bye. Thank you.